This is the loss that I took from Friday based on the fact that I thought that it might be TGI Friday because we've been trending down all week, right? And on Friday I took the trade because we went previous days low, right? I made a mistake seeing that, yes, we had a change in state of delivery here, right, at 10 o'clock, right? But the criteria did not meet the other trade criteria because we didn't have any SMT here, right? That's the only reason the market, I feel like, didn't give me this higher push that came later on Friday, right? There was no news. The only news that came out last week was Thursday, so this couldn't have been the news. So if you look at that with NQ, right, at 10 o'clock, there's no SMT, right? The SMT came post, so SMT came at 9 candle and 13 o'clock candle, right? So same thing, it went lower. So that's when the trade should have happened. So the SMT happened. That's your queue that you could have entered. So the original trade that I entered was on this candle because we closed above, we had changed the state of delivery, plus we had a market structure shift, right? So a chain came in, I thought we would capitalize from this order block again, right? We closed inside the candle, so we had this candle close inside this candle, so I entered right at this candle to take prices higher, right? The ideal entry should have been in this candle here, right? When we had a divergence, so NQ failed to go lower low, so this would be the entry technique here. So you would enter right at this candle at 13:30 or anything in between, right? So you would be anywhere in between. You could have also entered once this candle closed within this down close candle, so you could have entered at that. So, and you would have taken profit above here, right? That was the only entry that came that day. Now let's say you entered at the highest possible target there, right? At the highest possible, your entry and stop loss is based on these, right? So you've 1 to 1.67, right? That 2, but if you were to go 1 to 2, you would have hit that, right? That aligns with 2.5, right? It ended up going much further, closer to 4, but that would have been the entry there for Friday, for TGIF Friday. Now when I entered this trade, right, another thing that didn't make sense to me at that time was where would my stop loss and take profit be? So if I entered here, right, say this right at the opening of that candle, my stop loss would have had to be below here, right? Once the stop loss is below here, then I could do 1 to 2, right? So it hit the stop loss and then it gave me 1 to 2, right? So that trade doesn't work out. So when I took that, I thought that stop loss was really wide open, right? There was no low that was run through a high probability run, right? These are high probability run, right? But we didn't have an SMT. So although we took liquidity, the market was not ready to go up, right? Once that SMT happened, then we were able to shoot up. So at that time during the trading, my stop loss was very wide, and I didn't know quite how to take profit here, right? I didn't know because the maneuver is based on the estimation of where the take profit B is based on the SMT and the breaker that it creates. We didn't have the SMT, although we had the breaker, right? But this is not a I didn't have a good breaker here or good SMT here. So that concludes that video as to why I took that short there. But the idea that the whole week the market's been going down, TGIF Friday did play out.